friends! Today you'll see how actors of television series Beverly Hills 19210 have changed. You'll know their original names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now in 2021. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Brenda Walsh is Brendan's sister. She is a cute and smart girl who stubbornly goes to her goal. She is not afraid to defend her interests and has a passionate nature. Compared to her brother, she is more courageous in her actions. The role was played by Shannon Doherty. Steve Sanders is Brendan's friend, has a cheerful disposition and enthusiasm. He always tries to support his friends, even if their actions are not always correct. After graduating from college, Steve becomes a more mature man. He was portrayed by Ian Ziering. Brendan Walsh is Brenda's brother. He personifies a person with high moral principles who is not ashamed to admit that he was wrong and is able to learn a lesson from his actions. Brendan is a friendly and virtuous guy who is popular with girls, played by Jason Priestley. Kelly Taylor, Jenny Garth, is Jackie's daughter. She was originally a typical spoiled rich teenager, but over time she becomes more responsive and also grows up in her actions and decisions. Kelly is a pretty, friendly girl, not devoid of compassion. Dylan McKay has an emotional trauma caused by his parents' divorce that periodically makes itself felt. At the same time, he has good intellect and moral principles. He has a passion for the ocean and loves to surf. The role of Dylan McKay is played by actor Luke Perry. Andrea Zuckerman, Gabrielle Carteris, is a close friend of Brendan Walsh, for whom she also had tremulous feelings. She is fluent in Spanish and has also learned sign language. Andrea has a well-developed logical thinking, a little shy character, and a pretty appearance. Ned Buchanan owns one of Beverly Hills' popular eateries, Peach Pit. In his youth, he served in the US Navy. He's an open person, friendly and good-natured. Ned is happy to take care of both his close environment and strangers. He was portrayed by Joe E. Tata. David Silver is impatient and somewhat foreign to moral values. He loves music and has a good voice, thanks to which he often performs at events. He also creates jingles and does DJing, but at times he shows vanity. David Silver is played by actor Brian Austin Green. Cindy Walsh is the mother of Brandon and Brenda twins. She has a sensual nature, a good mindset, and is quite sweet. Cindy does not work, but is engaged in home, family, and is also involved in volunteering. She is caring and understanding. She played by Carol Potter. Jim Walsh, played by James Eckhouse, is Cindy's husband and the father of her children. He exudes strength as well as confidence. He loves discipline and is always ready to give valuable advice to his children and their friends. He is an accountant at Harley & Mather. Jackie Taylor, Anne Gillespie, was a famous model in her youth until she became the wife of Bill, with whom she had a daughter, Kelly. She is a model of style and fashion and often gives children indulgence in their rules. Jackie also gave birth to another daughter, Erin Silver. Valerie Mello, Tiffany Thissen, is Brandon's childhood friend and the one who gave him her first kiss. She was sexually abused by her own father, which left her mark. Valerie has become a strong, determined and cunning girl who doesn't completely trust people. Claire Arnold, Kathleen Robertson, is the daughter of the rector of the University of California. She is fluent in 5 languages, which speaks of a good level of her intelligence. Claire is cultured and bold. She belongs to the elite and is used to always getting what she wants. Noah Hunter, Vincent Young, is a member of the well-known wealthy Hunter clan. He is ready to help his friends when they find themselves in a difficult life situation. But he does not particularly disclose details about himself. Noah is a caring and kind guy. Matt Durning is a lawyer with a rigorous approach to business. He has a rather pleasant character, but at the same time rather not devoid of seriousness. He has a sense of humor and can joke around with others at times. The role of Matt is played by actor Daniel Cosgrove. Janet Sosna, played by Lindsay Price, worked as a journalist for the Beverly Beat. She is confident and emotionally resilient. Janet always knows exactly what she wants. She was in a sexual relationship with Stephen that were able to grow into love and a strong family. Jess Vasquez, Mark Damon Espinosa, first appeared as a law student who has a mature outlook on life. He is Andrea's husband and Hannah's father. He manifests himself as a serious person and even becomes insensitive in moments, but Jess is able to sincerely worry about loved ones. Ray Pruitt, Jamie Walters, is a carpenter by profession. He's quite friendly, but at the same time, he can become demanding and annoyed. Ray also loves music and strives to become a musician, although by nature, he's an introverted person. He is Donna's ex-boyfriend. Gina Kincaid, Vanessa Marcel, John Martin's daughter and Donna's sister. In the past, she was an Olympic figure skating champion. There is resentment in her because of her mother and her poor childhood, which is why she tends to show a bad attitude towards others. Susan Kitt served as editor of the Condor student newspaper at the University of California. She fights for gender equality and is intellectually developed. Susan is a straightforward woman with a passionate temperament. The role was played by Emma Caulfield. Scott Scanlan, Douglas Emerson, David's childhood friend and student of Western High School. He doesn't strive to be cool, but simply wants to remain who he is. Scott is intellectually developed, but he is slightly awkward, which was the reason for his death. Rush Sanders, Jed Allen, is Steve's father. He owns a business and is used to boldly running his business, which makes him a strong businessman. He is characterized not only by decisiveness, but also at times callousness, which badly affects the relationship with his son. Carly Reynolds, Hilary Swank, worked as a waitress at Peach Pete after dark. She is a beautiful woman with a charming smile. She has a little son, Zach, whom she brings up herself as is ready to sacrifice a lot for him to protect him in any situations. Lucille Nicholson holds a degree in cultural anthropology and is also studying at the University of California. She personifies a seductive woman, sexually liberated but not fully knowing what she really wants, which often leads to her adultery. She was played by Dina Meyer. Donna Martin is used to acting reasonably, and the concept of good is not alien to her. Donna is a brave girl who is not always lucky with normal guys. For a long time, she was conservative in terms of sexual relations before marriage. The role was played by Tori Spelling. Emily Valentine, Kristen Ellis, has a long relationship with Brandon. She looks casual, reserved and friendly, but has always been considered a problem child. She has a mental disorder that affected her education. She knows how to sing well as play the guitar. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.